It's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now a second down throw for Vic. Steps away to his left. And some room to work. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Great first drive defensively. 3rd and short, able to stuff the run.
And what it does is it gives not just confidence to your defensive players, it gives an overall feeling of, okay, we've established things here early. We can carry this throughout the game.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, now look at 56. Lucky 56. All right, now look at 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to his left. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
To throw again. Young. Over the middle, complete. It's Moss. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56. Gone, gone.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Dumps it off to Gurley. The 13 yards that time and a 1st. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Young now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. This will be just inside the 10. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Here's Steve Young on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Tevin Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Throwing Vick. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Hey, let's go!
They'll run with Barry Sanders. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Ah, yes, Reggie White. I remember when they first started calling him the Minister of Defense. It was back at the University of Tennessee. Snuffing out plays like that. Did you see that tackle for a loss? I remember him turning around the LSU game in 1983 with a similar play. Reggie White, one of the all-time greats.
13-time Pro Bowler, Reggie White. They find some open field here. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Here's Michael Vick dancing to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big
shut your
shot.
ass up, Bob.
Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Let's go. Down, this is Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
We're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on.
You a hoe.
The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Give me that.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
I treat you like a pinata to my
basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position.
Trying to knock pinata down. Pinata, pinata.
Leckler now on as he'll punt this away. Returnable now for Woodson.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Woo. Very good return that time.
I know you the chump, fool. I gotta keep telling.
With a new set of downs. The Madden Elite's heading
the
back
chump watching
the
the champ play. I understand.
A little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drive.
Take notes, fam.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team.
Look at Barry. My candy. Let's go, man. Fuck this bum talking about over there, man.
35 yards.
Let's go.
And the Madden Elites are in for 6.
I feed him, you eat.
Explosive run, and one thing I learned in our time in this game, Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for
see, but that'll be Zeke on your ass, boy. Zeke.
Well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off.
Already.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Boom!
And
Boy, he
out at the 23, make it the 24.
We live over here, boy.
I
know you hear me, just
the Packers getting
got a bomb already beat
and
head to head with the boys. He talking that shit.
On those first two drives.
Trash.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
And now he's
really?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills?
Drop back.
He does it in so many
Watch
different ways. In this case,
drop back, Ridge.
You got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there.
Go to run. Watch the run.
Detroit!
That'll be a run.
Young on first down.
That ain't
Over the middle here to Brown. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
To throw on second down is Young.
Good boy.
Here, a nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Let's go,
Trying to
D.
get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll throw again. Young. He couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This fielded at the 2. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively
Who getting their ass kicked in lunch?
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now they try the right side here. And not a whole lot doing there as they get up to about the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Tell you, he like the Steelers like you. I already beat him.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
It's typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive.
Young, you can do that all day.
We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now a handoff for Gurley. That good for 22 and a first down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right.
Let's go, bitch.
It is incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He
like
was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Gurley.
Nope.
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Young working out of the gun. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Vick with a give to Sanders. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage loss, but gain a few extra.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Now they try the right side here. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll come on to kick this one away. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Here's Steve Young. Buying time to his left.
You got a fumble.
At the 38-yard line.
I hit Stick and me and he fumble, bro. Look at that shit.
It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. Man. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Young looks to throw on first down. And some room to maneuver. And
still ain't fun.
At the 18-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
It's Young on first down.
Yeah, this ball, yeah. There you down here. You trouble. Waste the clock. We here, bitch.
Able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss.
You get 3 fucking with me.
Previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Hell no. Shit, you doing that shit. Got all the way down here like you say now. Look, trouble. Scramble. I got that spot up. Pump.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
We on that too. Come on. Nothing he can do, G.
The 10-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, they leave him open. Look at this shit.
Jerry Rice from 10 yards out. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point.
He went behind the linebackers. A zone. Should have switched the shit, man.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Eagle, 44. Wait for it.
Back to throw. Being chased out left.
Joseph, look at that, fool. That was a touchdown. Look at the play. He hit me, though, before I could throw it.
Just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Triangle, wide open.
What exactly is going on? Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw. He's got him in.
Look, Joseph, you see your boy.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That goes as a gain of 36 on third
I want 36.
down. And on the ground they go with a running back. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They'll look to throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On third down, it's Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
Hey.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to get the field goal.
And any yardage a game, there's really kind of gravy. And this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. And his kick is indeed good, and that will knot us up at 10. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea.
No, I won a toss.
I
received
because they were used to just going downfield and trying
I
to
know it. I thought
to
about it.
win a game.
But I think Barry could get it.
That transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down and attack.
Geez, I think Barry can get it. Let's go.
And give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening.
On weak elite.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Where they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. Right back to him on first down.
What's up, T?
As he's down to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They've had
Mama
some
checking the
success here in
clothes.
overtime on this opening drive running the football.
Look
Right
out the
back to that
window.
well.
And why not?
Get that
You
flower
have that
for
kind
you.
of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
Now they try the right side here. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
That's all about doing the dirty work right
What?
there defensively. Second and short
Come
yardage,
on.
that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving
Phone.
running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job.
There
to
she
hold
go
them just
right
a
there.
couple and force a third down.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. And they'll go on the ground.
I don't know if I should go for it.
And that's going to leave them with a
punt.
4th down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because
Yeah, I got
those
faith.
defensive ends
You're
are
right,
like in a
Dylan.
sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
Hey,
That was good
Dad, mate.
recognition on that
What's
play
up?
to hold them to no gain.
What was that?
Here's Britton Colquitt now. On for a very important punt here in overtime.
Aw, they hold me, man. That bitch shaking,
And
bro.
that's much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
I tried. They got me, man. It was shaking and everything.
Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to
Come on,
them,
D.
and now all they need
Make
is
a play.
field
Let's see
goal
where
to
y'all
win the
stand. Make a
game.
play.
An excellent job by the defense.
Run.
And the offense
Oh,
finished
yeah.
things off.
Oh, no, you know better to pitch it to Gurley, baby. We on that.
Loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go, D.
Oh, I love it when we see
Somebody
some
need a
basic
pick
football
right here.
Toss sweep, that's one of the first plays they put in the playbook. And if you're the offense, you're trying to get those big guys around in front of your runner to get him downfield. And
You
if
gonna
the
fall.
defensive guys, get up underneath them and finish off the play, just as they did there for a loss.
What can Young do in the OT?
We on there. Look at that defense, bro.
They'll blow that
What's up,
one
Peter?
back at the 16-yard line.
PP.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but
One more, y'all.
Nice open field tackler.
And they played that one
Get that
like a
quarterback.
boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting
Bro,
to
you
the
gotta
play.
get over. I know that's where you're
They
going.
saw it, came right for it.
Ah.
Nice tackle for one.
And now look at this. Big game.
Oh, look at the fumble, Jills, and I fucked up. That was my fault. Worried about his side.
From a defensive perspective, what's that moment
Damn.
when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the
Hurl.
football. This is something you've talked about in all your
It's my
preparation
fault.
for the game.
Worried about
And you
his
probably
fucking
talked about this
side.
Training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
Nope.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Now, check. Patriot!
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Man, they cheated me, man.
Inside the 40 to the 39.
Hit that nigga in the
9
backfield,
yards
bro.
is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Maybe want to, man.
They'll try to throw now. Young. Oh, he almost had it.
So
Would have been a big interception here in OT. Instead, it'll give them another shot on third down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them
Fuck it, I'm going to go goal line
they've had to be
right here.
cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're
there you go.
point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. And he got it.
That nigga booted that hoe and made it.
Overtime, he's able to split the
58 yards. Hey, just how come I called a timeout? They didn't even do the what's her name? Hell nah, I did. As soon as I made the stop, my dumb ass called a timeout. Yeah, I fucked up. Like a dumb ass, nigga. The heat of the moment. Yeah. Dallas won. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Jay, what quarter you in? I'll wait on you then. What that nigga mean it? Looking for all of it. Oh, he 98. Jizzle.